Hi, this is Simon.
And Paddy.
He's back.
Hello.
We are going to take a look at Earthrise Arcee. Paddy's quite excited. It's like he's not been buying figures, but for those wondering, he's not been reviewing. But there's a pile of new stuff over there. There's a first edition bulkhead.
Yeah.
There's Magic Squares Ironhide, Magic Squares Ultra Magnus and Prime. There's a Selects, there's Double Dealer, there's another Magnus.
Not all of them are new, mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 new. Okay. Yes, well, you know, as you can see from behind me, there's nothing there because I'm moving, because the house sold.
Soon.
At last! And I should be going to Scotland really soon. So I haven't actually had my hands on a lot of toys in the past. But I'm quite excited about this one.
In this video, we're going to take a look at Arcee. And I've seen she's been getting some mixed reviews. But I think she looks great. This is the front of the box. I like this artwork.
Yeah, I love it.
In Ferris has already said about Simon that got the fleece of it. It looks really cool.
Oh, I'd love that. Did I see someone with a t-shirt of that?
Yeah,
That'd
there's a
be
t-shirt
nice.
as well. And that's nice artwork. I do like this artwork.
And the back.
And then there's the product shots.
Beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
So I think that just leaves us with one thing to do. Say, Paddy, have you got a pair of scissors?
Oh, yes, it's very safe. We did have someone on telly not too long ago who had about 17 blunt scissors, didn't they?
That was ridiculous.
it was ridiculous.
It was absolutely ridiculous. Every pair of scissors I touched just wouldn't do anything.
Safely handing the scissors over.
Aren't you supposed to put them in a drop zone?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Drop zone. So, you see half my face, look. Some would argue that half my face is enough.
I'm trying to figure out why this looks so different, but he's turned his table around, you see. So normally we're like bunched up. I mean, scoosh a bit. No, I think. There we go.
Hello.
Right, so she's out. So first of all, we get am I not supposed to get a bit of map?
Is that it? Instructions.
Instructions.
Piece of paper.
Is this the map?
That
Is
is
the
it.
map part of the?
That's it.
Because with my Scorponok, it's there's the part of the map. I don't.
Well, you
It
do
kinda
the map
looks
and
like,
I'll
you
do
know-
the clipping while you're.
You know when you draw a pic. You know when you're a kid and you draw naughty pictures, right?
Allegedly.
Now look at this. Look at the picture on the screen.
Ah!
You see
Yes.
it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm back in English class again and Mr. O'Leary is shouting at us.
But it's
what are you doing? Nothing,
Junk,
sir.
Junkion.
Literally
it's-
nothing. It was English class, we did nothing.
There is somebody that's been leaving comments on our videos that seems quite obsessed with the map since I mentioned it in the Scorponok review. But I just don't care about the map. I'm sure when the map is completed, there'll be a picture of it online that I will just steal and put on one of the videos.
Choir. Come on, Jeff. For be Jesus. Right. No, not right. Wrong. We're still going.
He's out of practice.
Why do we? Yeah, I am, seriously. Right. There you go.
Are you sure? Well,
Yeah.
let's start with the gun.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Look at the amount of plastic. Seriously.
That is. Now it's spot on, accurate in looks wise, but there's one thing this gun is missing.
Any kind of colour?
Any kind of colour. It's almost see-through.
Yeah.
I am going to paint this because we just watched the movie and we had quite a nice shot of her holding the gun. So I'm going to pause that shot and take a screen grab.
Yeah, because it needs to have the yellow bit.
It's got a yellow bit and it's like a black handle.
She actually has one of the better guns.
It's a really nice looking gun, and I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera because
Yeah, it's just kind of...
it's quite nicely detailed. It's focusing more
Fluorescent.
on my stupid fingernail than the
Which, you know, is a lovely fingernail, by the way. you know.
Some very nice colours on that fingernail.
Yeah. Ooh.
Can't tell you how much that hurt.
Oh yeah.
Give me that, the sweat moustache of pain.
Yeah, I mean, women are childbirth, but come on, nothing.
Trap my finger in the door.
Seriously, it's like a man.
Wicked.
Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, very nice gun. But let's look at the lady herself.
Oh, please do.
Right, obviously you guys can see the backpack, but do you know what?
It's not as bad in real life.
It's not actually.
It's not.
And it does.
And it comes off.
It comes off.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. I mean, you oh, hello. This is gorgeous. I love
The head's on a mushroom.
I love Arcee. Arcee is just
It's not a ball.
awesome.
Shame the head's not on a ball joint, so there's no up, no down, no attitude, but it can spin all the way around. But it's a very nice sculpt. Focus. Since the upgrade, the software upgrades. But anyway, very nice head sculpt. She can offer. Oh my goodness, she can hug the world. Look at that.
Hello. Springer and Hot Rod. There may be room for two of you.
Over 90 at the elbow. She's doing some sort of inappropriate salute. Let's quickly move that away.
Yes.
All the way around at the waist. I mean,
Awesome.
she should be super articulate. So she's a robot that comes glued to a car.
Yeah.
Awesome knee.
Look at all the internal detail on this thing.
She's got feet for days. I think they missed a trick. They could have painted the top of her head.
The head is the whole head. In fact, is disappointing. It's only when you look at
It looks great. Her head looks great. I mean, it looks
the mold is
spot
beautiful.
on.
Yeah,
But, and the thing is, it can't. I'd have liked it to have been a ball with a screw, so I could have unscrewed it and done some painting. Because it's just mushy. But it needs to be painted. It's screaming out like one of my French girls.
but the colour of it. I mean,
Everything.
The only
It's
thing that I don't
absolutely
like about
great.
that is the lack of paint on the face.
Yeah, the lack of paint on the head. Everything else is absolutely fantastic.
It really
She's even
is.
got wrist.
And I tell you, look, I'm really impressed with this. Now, obviously, this is the back of the car, right? Which is fine, Parts forming.
Well, no, because
Fine.
it's not parts forming because I've detached
actually-
it.
it sticks
you
on the
can
thing.
transform.
Yeah, it does.
You
You're
can
right.
transform it with it on, so it's not. It's
yeah,
detachable.
It's detachable, and it's nice. But look at the detail. Can you see that? Can you see that? Look at the detail in there. I had no idea. Look at all that.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't show up
Yeah.
on camera at all, did it?
No. Just, there you go.
I'll
You
try and
can't see
zoom in, but yeah,
any of
it's
that.
extraordinarily detailed.
It's incredibly detailed.
But the robot it's great.
I love her. I absolutely love her.
I think she's fantastic. Yeah.
Me loving an RC figure.
Oh, yeah.
I know. But yes,
I think we all saw that one
we
coming.
did. But I can't wait to get the repaint to this.
Well, I like because it can because it turns into like that weird sled thing, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And so she can almost like the Green Goblin in Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
He has and I believe you can put some effects on there, so you can have like flames coming out. I wish they'd have included the effects.
Yeah.
Because they've got this thing as a feature, but they didn't include the effects for it, which is daft. They missed a trick there because they really should have done. But I think it's great.
Honestly, I mean, oh yeah, you have to. I've kind of transformed without transforming.
Have you transformed it already?
Yeah, I got overexcited. So that goes in there like this, and then that goes in there,
Well, we'll turn the camera off for a second, and we'll figure out how to actually transform it.
and then that goes.
We'll
in
be
there.
back.
We will.
So we've transformed her, and we thought it can't be right because I've seen cars with minimal clearance, but and she is literally just folded up. But she basically, as she drives, she's resting on her chesticles.
So if you put that down,
if you put it down, there's you can see she's on the wheels, sort of.
Yeah.
It's fiddly for something that's theoretically so simple, because the car on her back basically unfurls and becomes the car, and she just folds her legs in a funny way.
Because you can't see that, but
she
it is,
can.
you know. So if you look at it that way, it's sort of, you know. So it does what it says, but you know the clearance issues are wow.
Yeah, the clearance is spectacularly bad. I do like it's got gun storage. So you can have her gun on the side there, which looks a little bit ridiculous, but it does also peg underneath. I do like it when guns peg underneath.
I mean the rolling. I mean you can, if you played with it, with those legs. The thing is, because the movement here of the legs and the transformation, where you've got to turn them around. Forgive me.
I feel like I should be blurring that out.
Yeah. it means that you'd have to like turn a millimeter, and it's doable, but it's.
In fairness, once I've taken the pictures, it's never going to be in this mode again. Like, it lacks some really nice detailing.
Yeah.
Like there's the steering wheel in the little cockpit and everything, but there's no paint. It would be nice if they painted the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And the sides are a bit too much, and I like the colour pink. I think pink's a very pretty colour, but the side is just sort of, as you can see in this picture,
dare I say
it's all just
is
pink.
It too pink?
It just needs something to break it up.
Hang on,
I think you've made that worse.
Yeah, I think I have. But you see here,
yeah, that's a really good point there.
grey,
It's got that grey thing which
like in
breaks
the
it up.
movie,
Like in
because
the
you
movie.
did have grey doors.
There,
We've
not so
decided
much.
we don't want grey doors, and we didn't get it. I am not knocking this RC figure. I love it. I think it is stupendous.
So much better than I thought it was going to
Yeah,
be.
it really is really
It's
good.
Hasbro's laziness.
But it's a tiny bit of laziness that means you will have to finickety about with it before you get what you.
So I don't really care about the finickety. It's the lack of paint.
Yeah.
With just like it's on the box, for goodness sake.
Well,
And it was the
beautiful
same
car.
with. I don't think Ian Ferris pointed it out in the Alicon review. If you look at the picture of the Alicon on the box, it's quite different to the Alicon in hand. And here again, it's like, yeah, we should paint that because it looks better, and they've not painted it, and that's laziness or cheapness.
It's a beautiful car as well.
I'm going to take one of my Sharpies to it. Oh, I may even use real paint and fill that in. But I'll grab a screenshot from the movie just to remind myself what colour it actually should be.
I just wonder, is there any way you could? Oh, you
Stick those
could.
legs.
Could take those legs off.
They're on mushroom pegs.
Yeah,
I think that defeats the point.
it does a little bit, but because if I get two, and one is in car mode,
That's if. Yeah, he's already ordered two, so
maybe. I'm gonna take.
Allegedly?
Allegedly, I'm gonna take. This may sound worse than it actually is. I'm gonna take her legs off.
God, have you ever seen that movie Boxing Helena?
I'm gonna take her legs off, and then there would be no finickiness in alt mode.
Paddy presents Boxing RC.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to have to find the Boxing Helena poster now and change Julian Sands.
Also,
and,
you can
whatever faces.
have her standing up in car
Oh,
mode.
that's just ridiculous.
Because she stands up in car mode.
We've suddenly got an excess of light from the side.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Is it no? Has she gone see-through?
So she actually does stand up, and in hand as well. In hand, get it? In hand is what I did there. That's good. Seriously, I'm not that mental, just a little bit. I love this toy.
I do. I really like. I really like the robot mode because you can take that the ridiculous amount of shell off.
Yeah, you can.
Like it's just
Like
like
it's just
now
there.
now we can barely keep it on. Quite
Yeah.
frankly, like isn't there the cockpit? It's quite nice, but that steering wheel needs to be painted.
I think the Elite 1 version of this has got much more. The detail is all kind of painted into it, and I think they've learned and they've gone, oh no, we should have done a bit maybe in more detail. So, you know.
It's nice. It's all really nice.
Yeah.
I don't care the vehicle mode. It's too. There isn't enough differences in it to make it pop in any way. But I still like it.
Yeah.
But then like I said, when I've taken the pictures of it in vehicle mode, even though you've just taken it out of vehicle mode, you can put it back for the pictures. It won't go back into vehicle mode again after that. It will stay, and this will be like the Green Goblin sled. But I'm going to put some paint on the side just to break up.
Just look at that. How awesome is that figure? You know, not overly complicated. Just awesome.
If you took the backpack off, it's basically one of those red figures.
Yeah, it is really. Yeah,
it just has a bit of car on the back of it.
A red figure with some car on the back of it. But you know, if you look at the back of that, I like it.
Said the bishop.
Yeah, obviously I'm a big RC fan, as everybody knows. How me and Emily are big RC fans.
Yeah,
and we got a Cyberverse RC not too long ago. Was it Cyberverse? Was it, Emily? Remind me in the comments. We got, or was it? Oh, I can't remember. It was on RC, and she's pretty much like this, where she's a car, and then you take a bit off, and she becomes a robot. But in saying that,
it works.
That's beautiful. It really is.
That is spectacular.
It really is.
Imagine if, I hope, obviously with the death of Wei Zhang, now we seem to be having to wait because like the Siege knockoff lines seem to have slowed down quite a
shame
because they were so good.
Yeah,
that oversized Megatron is brilliant,
beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And I just love to see what they could do with this because they'd probably have that bit go down and sort the legs out and add the paint. Yeah. Bit of die cast. It would be almost masterpiece quality.
You could be looking at a Zeta version quality of one of these and slightly bigger, you know. And the more girls on my shelf, the better. So let's have.
None of us saw that coming.
No, he's funny, isn't he?
I'm probably just going to end the video with the no one saw that coming.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, but never mind. So first day of City Street.
You're not a civilian yet. It doesn't count yet. You still, until you hand your badge back, you're still an officer of the law.
Of the law.
I am the law.
RC is the law. She's going to get you. Come on. I love that figure. What can I say?
It's good.
It's an RC figure and I love it. Shock, horror.
I just really like it. Well, I really like the robot mode.
Do you like the light shining off my head?
And here's me thinking it was just the pure blonde shampoo that's in the bathroom.
I look like a saint from one of those Catholic churches. You know, where they have like the picture of St. Cyr on.
From this angle you do, a little bit. I'm not sure about there though. That's... Ooh. Demon be gone! Right, we need to finish this. We're just ranting at this point.
Ranting.
Awesome. Here are some pictures. Great robot. Vehicle. Paddy loves it, to the shock of no one. Cheers.
fingers on plastic.